This episode of Critically Dead is brought to you by Studio Headphones. Go to studiosweden.com to check out their full line of Bluetooth headphones today. While there, check out the Studio Regent over-ear Bluetooth headphones used by RJ and the Rooster. They feature a 24-plus hour battery life and up to 20 days on standby. They are perfect at home or on the go. Available in black or white, you can also personalize them with interchangeable end caps. They embody the vision of Scandinavian design. Studio also offers a full line of Bluetooth earbuds as well. So head on over to studiosweden.com now and enter code CRITICALLYDEAD, all caps, one word, for 15% off your order, plus free shipping, including international shipping. Get your pair now.
It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's coming. Leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Don't run away. It's only...
Another week, another episode gone by. Hey, I'm RJ. Sitting across from me is, of course, the man, the myth, Rooster. What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
This is our show, Critically Dead, where we cover The Walking Dead, of course. This week we cover episode 3 of season 8, titled Monsters, directed by Greg Nicotero, written by Matthew Negretti and Channing Powell. That's twice in 2 weeks on those guys.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I wonder if they cleaned.
So it's very consistent.
Maybe, yeah. I didn't realize that until now.
Maybe they just wrote it as one.
Maybe they're cleaning the, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, so episode 3, middle of season 8. What's your overall thoughts? Of course, what's your letter grade? What's your letter grade first?
Letter grade, I'm going to give it about a C.
Okay. And what was your good, your bad, and your ugly?
My good?
You're good.
Morgan.
Of course.
Morgan was great.
Is he greater than Daryl?
It's a tough one.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed Daryl in this episode.
What was your bad?
Jesus.
Yeah. Bad because you don't like the character, or bad that
His choices. It's not so much
It
the
feels like a
character.
character slide again.
Yeah. It's not the actor.
I don't think it's the actor either.
No, it's definitely not the actor for me.
What's your ugly?
The endless gunfight.
Really?
Yeah.
It ended, though.
Finally.
But
I could not believe it just kept going.
The new one started up, though, at the end, apparently.
Yeah.
Lone gunman up there with the saw, just spraying bullets.
Oh, yeah, that was sad.
Was it?
I knew it was coming, but I felt bad for Ezekiel.
Yeah, I mean, he had it coming, right? I
Oh,
called it
he
last
did,
week. We don't
yeah.
know who truly died yet,
Yeah.
but, like, when you bloat and gloat all day long and
Oh, yeah.
you're king dingling, yeah, at some point, I'm surprised they didn't shoot the tiger right then and there.
If there's one thing this show does well, it pounds in your head that something bad is about to happen.
Right. Yeah, even... Okay, I'm sitting at a C, too.
Yeah.
It can go C+, C- at any time,
Yeah.
mostly downwards, but...
Yeah. So, I mean, it was basically the same episode as last week, right? I mean, I'm just saying, like, pretty much the same shit was going on.
Yeah, and here's the thing. A lot of people haven't realized this is all in one single day so far.
Yeah. We're talking, like, 45 minutes,
The
maybe.
all-out war is going to be one single day. It's kind of interesting,
Yeah.
if that's what they're going. My good was, I'm more on Daryl's side, because I feel that Morgan, we've been here with Morgan, right? He's more suffering now, because I'm in his shoes. Like, I can't believe I got to deal with another asshole talking about not killing people.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for him. I mean, how dare you, AMC, make me side with Tara again? I won't have it much longer.
Twice. She brought up a good point twice.
And it doesn't do any favors to Jesus or Maggie at certain points, too, later on. I don't know how that dude has ended up back in the damn camp.
He put Maggie in a terrible spot.
Jesus did.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about Gregory, too.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this dude,
Yeah,
right?
that might go down with my bad side, too.
Okay.
That was a rough scene to swallow.
I'm mirroring you on the bad.
Yeah.
But you said bad was Jesus.
Yeah, his
Was that what you
choices.
said?
Yeah. Jesus.
I will defer with you on ugly, though, because that whole Morales felt like it was just mishandled all the entire...
I put that out of my head.
Isn't
I
that
forgot
sad?
all about
this
that.
whole waiting, like, what happened to Morales and his family?
They bring
like,
him back for that.
For that.
It was rough.
Not even like a... I don't even know. he was just serving a purpose that, hey, Rick, you've changed. You are the monster now too.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. And we've been there with Rick too before.
I feel like they put him in there just to prove a point of what, if we can't connect the dots, Morales just did it for us.
I think that too in some degree, but I also think this is just, I've said it, they're constantly perpetually jumping the shark at all times.
Yeah.
It's like one continuous jump shark or shark jump.
Yeah.
This was for them to put headlines out there like, who's coming back all this time?
Yeah.
Like, it was just like a ratings grab, and I don't like it when our listeners, fans of the show, get conned like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. I find out that I wanted Morales to hang out. I couldn't imagine any other way, but like literally 5 minutes worth of screen time, and that was it.
That was it.
You just left everybody with questions. I do appreciate Daryl just like, that's it. I know who he was.
I'm going to be honest. When that happened, I laughed I had to hit pause. I was laughing so hard.
I just love his response. They're like, yeah, I know who it is. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, who
Like,
cares?
Yeah,
Who gives
thank
a
you.
shit?
He's speaking for the audience.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
sir. You've risen up again.
Mm-hmm.
Now go. Let's all ride with Norman Reedus together.
Oh, fuck.
And I don't care how that went either. But
Didn't even see it.
did I say the ugly was Morales? So yeah, I'm at
Yeah.
a solid C. It can go either way once we start
It
getting
can.
into
It can.
recaps. I'm gonna do something a little different this week.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right with our reviews because
Let's do it.
I'm not here to bag on it, but we did get a 1 star. I know you're just finding this out now.
I
Roughly.
am.
But it was a nice 1 star.
Is that possible?
It's possible by a gentleman. I'm assuming it's a gentleman, Matt MFO.
MFO.
It's titled "Look for a Show That You Like." 1 star. And he goes on to write, the hosts work well together and can be quite funny, but maybe it's time to do a podcast about a show you like. They seem to hate everything in every episode. It's okay to be critical, but there's a point when it becomes overkill. It's like the nicest 1 star ever.
It is.
And I feel like Matt hasn't been with us long enough.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And have kind words. We appreciate the honesty, right? At
yeah.
all times.
I feel like I wish he was mean about it.
In a way, right? Because
Yeah.
it almost feels like a 3-star review in a way.
Yeah, maybe like a 2.5 if that was possible.
You can only go solids, but
I know.
But I get your point.
It's good. It's good.
I appreciate that feedback, Matt. I wonder if you listened to us for the first time and you caught us last episode where we're just beating the holy shit out of it.
Yeah, it had to be a bad episode.
And like Matt has a point. Like we should probably find a show that we like. And here's the kicker, Matt. We do like, if you're listening, we do like this show. But I'm assuming if you have a kid that's a teenager and he's just a fuck up, but
Yeah.
he means well, and you know what I mean. It's got to be that way.
It is.
Like the kid's kind of smart, but he doesn't use his talents anyway,
Yeah.
and it's just a fuck up. And you're like, dude, you're smarter than that.
I mean, at this point, it's just pure frustration. The show, right?
Right.
That we're doing.
And
I
here-
mean, in the beginning, it was amazing. It was almost like a work of art.
Right.
And it's slowly become into what we're watching now.
It's
Just a shit show.
a hot dumpster fire.
It
And
is.
I think again, it's like having a kid. I don't have any kids, so I can't speak in that regard. But I was assuming, like everything I saw on TV and movies and growing up, like it's like our kid is just fucking up. But
Yeah.
we're hoping that it'll turn itself around somehow. And like, wow, he really turned into a nice lawyer or something.
Well, you know what it takes? It takes us like threatening like we're walking.
It takes us to say that.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then we'll
think
get a
anybody-
good half a season out of it.
Oh.
And then it'll just go to fuck.
We'll just have to keep threatening every half year. Like, listen,
That's
assholes, that's it.
Because that's what happened with Fear, right?
Uh,
The first half of season 3.
You're right. We threatened
We
to
were
leave.
gonna walk. No, I walked away.
You did walk.
You forced me back.
But the people spoke on the website, said,
They
hey,
did.
come back to Fear.
All 7 of them.
No, it was over 50-something. But, hey, their voices were heard. We came back, and 3A was halfway decent.
It was pretty okay.
We kid, but, in all reality, Matt, if you're still listening, if you're still hanging out, we appreciate the feedback. Wish it wasn't a 1 star, but, hey, here's the other kicker. 1 stars and 5 stars act the same way in iTunes algorithms. So
That works.
appreciate the honesty, and you're probably right on a certain. We should find something we truly enjoy,
I
but
think if you listen enough, we've probably said that we should probably find something.
we've
new.
said it time and time again.
Yeah.
We're happy for the kind words, but it's like one of those catch-22s. Until this kid ends up killing itself with the drugs or jumping off a bridge or hanging itself, we're going to be here, and that's the way it goes. And I feel like our voice is very unique.
Yeah.
It just is, because we're probably part of like the 5% that's, the critical thinkers, and then the other 95% are just the ball washers. And that's
just
our
the
credo.
sheep.
We're not ball washers, Matt.
We're not.
And all the people in the quarry already know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just simple mathematics.
And I would even say Matt's still welcome to the quarry.
He is, and I think once
just
he
for
gets
being
there,
honest, pure honesty.
pure honesty will get you into the quarry.
It will.
Shit like Jesus is pulling,
Oh, no.
you'll get exiled faster than anything else.
You'll be a hanger.
You'll get exiled on steak and eggs night. That's how it goes. Like, dude, no. You bye. It'd be like the dude from Tombstone when, they're rolling out of town. He's like, bye. Just like, fuck it. That's how we are, man. But, Matt, you're always welcome at the quarry. Thank you for leaving us a review. Hopefully you can stick around. Write in and tell us, if you're still here. Like, hey, share your thoughts. If you're a pro Walking Dead,
let's do this.
Let's do this. And,
maybe we're wrong.
Maybe we are.
I don't know about that.
Think
we might
so.
be.
We're smart asses. That's the kicker.
It happens.
But, it helps our show. If you go over to the iTunes or whatever way you listen to our podcast, hit that 5-star, 3-star, 4-star, whatever, and give us a nice review. We obviously read you off 1-star or not, like we did Matt. So I just want to get that out of the way up front for folks.
Well, now you've blown off my rhythm.
The rhythm. Oh, right. You have rhythm? Wow.
Not really.
See this shit, Matt? If you're still here, you see the smoke that's coming out
it's bad.
of the box. So, yeah, this week it's obviously titled Monsters. Last week, I couldn't give you numbers to report on the show The Damned, but they weren't good.
They were awful.
8.92. It's the lowest they've had since season 2. What's that tell you?
Oh, we need to start looking for a new job.
The people on the internet will tell you quickly that it was the World Series and it was the NFL. As if both those leagues just started up then, that night.
Yeah.
Both those are over 100 years old practically at this point. So it's not appointment watching, I think, is truly what. Maybe they did. Some did go watch football and World Series, but they chose The Walking Dead third or second.
Well, I think that's why they released them late. They were hoping.
No, it was out.
Was it out?
Our
or you
fans,
just didn't find it?
I apologize.
We did get tweeted
we
immediately.
Did. Someone tweeted us.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I don't have it in front of me, but someone warned us about it. And here they is. And sure enough, it was like the day after we recorded. So, but I never make excuses. This used to be appointment watching. Now folks are. And I fell in that trap this weekend. I actually watched Shameless first.
I almost did.
Because I knew I can fast forward through the DVR.
Yeah.
Commercials.
Yeah.
An hour-long show turns into 42 minutes.
Yeah, I forgot. That was my trick with Game of Thrones. How I'd watch. I'm going to have to start doing that again.
So it sucks. We all want it to be better. We all want the right thing, but apparently AMC has another opinion. So does Gimple. So
can we just cover Shameless instead of this one?
Oh, that'd be fucking like a rewatch of all the first seasons. And we can point out how that's not the true South Side and
It's not.
how they put the guy lip into tightrope pants all the time. And they actually
would
had
not
that
happen.
dude in capri pants one episode or two. And I'm like, there's
bad.
not a fucking chance
Nope.
in the world
He
that dude's
wouldn't-
running
he
around.
would not survive long on the South Side like that.
Never. So
No.
it would be fun, but I like that show. It's fun to watch.
It's great.
But yeah, let's just jump into feedback. Obviously, Monsters. No numbers to report.
No?
So it's not probably tomorrow. We'll have it tomorrow.
7.3.
Ooh, that's your prediction.
After the heater we got last week.
The World Series is over, but
It is.
I still think they're going to float up to
I don't think the
9
World
something.
Series breaks
No.
records either.
Baseball's been around for over 100 years.
You had the Dodgers and the Astros, right?
I don't know. I don't like baseball.
Yeah, but I think that's who it was. So maybe.
And
the Dodgers have a pretty big following.
Again, it's not the first game of the ever pitched, and it's not the first football game ever.
No, I don't see how football. They're always competing with football.
I'll put excuses. Like if the football season was running, baseball season, then the Emmys were on, and the president was making the speech. Then I'll start looking at those numbers would be off.
Yeah.
But don't ever blame it on just two things like that.
No.
I don't buy that. I think it's just not appointment watching at this point.
And it's not.
So let's just get into the episode. It actually fairly dry, in my opinion.
It was really dry, yeah.
Then it got frustrating, then dry again. So let's jump right in.
Ezekiel gives yet another pep talk. He's smiling, Carol's smiling. They have a strategy. They fake surrender and mow down some survivors. Ezekiel still thinks they won't lose a rank.
Here's the thing, like, some of this was cut up from last week, right? When his diatribes of just like, we will not lose one.
Yeah.
Like, and that I was getting frustrated. Like, are you showing me more after they do like small victories? He's making another speech.
He's just a speech machine.
But
man.
I think it was like confusion because I think they were cutting in old words of his.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't remember any of those old.
So after every small killing spree you go on, you're making another speech. You're rallying the troops. Everybody's already on your side, dude.
That's how he got there. All right. He's a leader.
And here's the kicker about Ezekiel. He's starting to approach Negan level annoyance, right?
He is getting there, yes. Very much.
We haven't seen Ezekiel and Negan on the same screen talking to each other.
No.
So that might be entertaining.
Oh, give me a good 10 minutes of that, please.
But it might be the worst 10 minutes of your life, too.
It might be, but I'll take that chance.
A 16 penny nail right into your fucking skull.
We'll take that chance.
But he's getting old, and I think at the end he gets a wake up call because you just can't go around puffing your chest out and beating your chest like, oh, I'm the badass.
No, you can't do that.
You think he talks normal after this?
Maybe. No,
I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't see him going back.
I suspect he's going to go to normal once Shiva passes.
Oh yeah, I could see that. He gets all down, takes off his wig.
No, his wig is real in the show.
I know, but I'm just saying.
He just like lets his hair out.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn, this is getting
Just cuts
old.
it off.
It's got to be tiring because you got to go around keeping your accent, keeping the right words of Shakespearean accent coming out. Like, dude.
That guy's got a lot on his plate. That actor does have a lot on his plate.
Well, I'm just talking about in their universe. Like,
in their universe,
as soon as he slips up a little bit, then Jerry gives him a look and some other people give him a look.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, are you the king or not? And then you got to question everybody in tampon shoulder blades.
Man. Morales still has Rick at gunpoint. He has Rick. He has Rick lose his guns. They talk about how they're monsters and how Rick, the widow, and the king are prizes. Morales tells Rick the saviors are coming.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're here yet, but like,
no.
Like when the saviors turn around, literally.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't get there yet.
Okay,
it's coming up.
But we got our question, like, where do these saviors come? So he just literally called the courtyard up.
Yeah, just called them up. Oh, I got Rick. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
And I think that's where he called them the widow, the king, and the. I didn't catch that on the first watch. The king, the widow,
Rick,
and Rick,
the widow, and king, and the king.
Yeah.
So, Aaron's crew, they're still shooting at saviors. The saviors are finally falling back and going to get Rick. Nobody got shot in the back.
That's what I mean, dude. Like, there was one dude, they made sure they showed, like, one dude kept his fire on our people.
Yeah, one guy.
But as soon as all their skulls
we
turned
had a
around,
line of people,
right,
and one guy.
And you could have just ended it right there.
I think,
and maybe they did. Maybe that's what they're being told because Aaron eventually saves.
Yeah.
Rick and Daryl. Well, at least helps them.
Yeah, I don't know. Show us some more of that stuff that makes sense.
Yeah.
Aaron takes a wounded Eric to a tree. Eric is in bad shape. Aaron apologizes to Eric. Eric tells him to go. Aaron doesn't want to leave. They trade I love yous and a kiss. Then Aaron heads back to battle.
If you were going to rate this scene, what would it be?
It's a tough one. It wasn't awful. It felt odd.
It felt a little bit odd to me, too.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell if it's bad directing because I know Ross Marquand can, I don't know, he just didn't shed tears and he was more crunchy face. Just like, it was very awkward.
Yeah. It almost seemed like he wanted to get out of there, but he was obligated to stay with him.
And like Eric's death ultimately didn't hit a lot of, like, pull a lot of heartstrings because we haven't spent enough time on that dude.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I mean, we knew it was coming because he got more than 4 lines in the last 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, and
so.
let's be honest here. A lot of like your boy Tobin is talking a lot.
Hey! Tobin has had lines in the past,
and
he almost had a fling with Carol.
He almost
took
the
there.
baby at the end, which might have gave him some plot armor.
Shit!
But he can't build a wall, metal, holding a baby. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Carol already ditched his ass.
Yeah, no, I was worried for Tobin as soon as Rick was like, "Hey, Tobin," I was like, "Don't do it, Tobin, don't do it."
But he has words lately, and our boy Scott. I finally got
that's his name, right?
Scott.
The wounded guy.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
It's Mr. Shaniqua Martin Green.
Yes.
Basically it. That's how you got to remember him. That's like the ploy of AMC is keeping that family around so that they can have like a Shaniqua Martin Green flashback. Like, can you ask your wife to come back for a day?
Just on speed dial.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how they
course.
keep. But he's talking a lot lately too.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I think they're starting to get fitted for red shirts.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm
not
just
Tobin.
saying.
Not
You
Tobin.
know how it works.
Tobin is in it till the end.
I'd much rather see Scott. I'm not a Tobin fan.
I'm a Tobin fan.
I get it. Well,
Tobin is my favorite
character. This will be
right now.
the bet between you and I.
Deal.
And maybe the listeners can weigh in. Are you a Scott, which is RJ's side,
Yes.
and Tobin, which is Rooster's side?
Yeah.
I think we have a better Naked Twister team, is what I'm saying.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, Tobin, more flexible than he looks.
I'll give you that. But Tobin got his ass shot up a couple seasons ago. He's back and fighting, is all I'm saying.
He did. He got shot again, too. He got a little shoulder injury.
Who is going to officially wear the red shirt first, was what the odds are.
Oh, man.
I mean,
it's
not
Scott. Scott's going first.
No way. Scott's kind of a badass, but we don't have any bald black gentlemen yet.
Gabriel,
right.
Yeah. We haven't seen him in a while.
Scott needs to grow hair. Scott needs to grow hair.
Yeah, we won't see him for about 4 or 5 more episodes. So
I think
you're
Scott
good.
needs to get the kid and play hair so that, you know what I'm saying? Like the
eraser?
The eraser top.
Yes.
That when the bullets are flying, you see him going through the hair.
Oh, man, they split a little bit.
And then I think, dude.
So good.
He'll show up at the end, like, finding a new child, like, and you see nothing but a hole smoking in his top. Just like, that's my boy Scott, man. That dude's got enough balls to go around in that haircut.
It's all Tobin, man.
Okay. Tobin doesn't have any hair. He can't grow any.
No, he's a balding middle-aged white guy.
And Carol ditched his ass, so I don't know what you're hanging on to Tobin for.
Hey.
Okay.
He's solid.
All right.
Oh, man. Morgan, Jesus, Tara, and others are taking the prisoners to Hilltop. Rat-faced saviors taunting Morgan. Jesus and Morgan are still disagreeing about keeping the prisoners.
I hate this shit. I really hated this whole, like... walking them back like this. How long did it take to walk these motherfuckers back?
How long did it take to walk? How long did it take them to tie them up into a chain gang?
Seriously.
Yeah, it was rough.
And did you notice, we're not there yet, but I got to remember to say it later. So,
all right. Did you notice Tara with the right hand and left eye open?
That's the trailer.
Jesus.
That's the trailer.
Yeah.
That's the one that we have actually created an image of. Like, those are the things. Matt, if you're still with us, those are the things that bother us because it's a simple fix.
Yes, we might be nitpicky, but come on now.
It's a simple fix.
Yeah. This shit didn't happen in the Daryl.
Maybe we need a new segment. It's like the ultimate simple fix, and this would have been one of them.
Yes. Maybe we'll name it like This Old House or something. Rick and Morales are still talking. They have both lost people. Rick tells him what Negan did to Glenn. I'm sure he already knew. Rick asks him if he's Negan. Morales tells him a story about whatever, but yeah, he's Negan. Rick tells him they are not the same. They are both assholes doing whatever it takes to survive. They continue to babble. Then finally, Daryl kills Morales with no fucks given. Rick tells him the guns are gone and the saviors are coming.
I think this is where Daryl gets the MVP of the episode.
Absolutely. MVP.
I don't care who he is. He could have been Jesus Christ himself standing there.
Yeah.
You would have seen nothing but hair going up and sandals falling up in the air.
Yeah.
I meant to say earlier, one scene ago, I have it in my notes, when Jesus and Morgan are talking.
Yeah.
This is how I can tell that Gimple or AMC or this Matthew Negretti, Channing Powell are drinking their own Kool-Aid by the words he spoke. And I wrote it down. He goes, Jesus tells him, I kill. I've killed. You do. You have.
Such deep writing.
And it's like, you assholes, that you actually put that on screen. You are not that show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they are now.
And he said something like that earlier. Or some point someone says something like it's Ezekiel's type of work.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we have to do this every time. It drives a nail into my fucking skull.
Yeah,
I've killed. You do, I do. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I would have been shooting. I would have been starting a fight there.
Yeah,
like,
right?
Next time you talk to me, Jesus, I'm going to kill another one of these guys.
I'm going to pistol whip you in a second.
Get away from me, or I'll start killing them right now.
Yeah.
And how can that Jared guy still walk after this?
No idea.
I just want. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I
I know
agree.
I'm backtracking, but damn.
Yeah, that's Ratface, right?
Right. Yes. I think his name is Jared.
I think you're right.
Because Gavin sent them off last season.
Yeah. I would like to see more Gavin, I think.
I think. Yeah, I'm a Gavin fan.
I did not mind Gavin at all. So speaking of, Ratface makes fun of Morgan's armor. It's Ben's armor. Morgan almost kills him, but conveniently the group is attacked by walkers. Morgan has a close call. Ratface and his chain gang take off. Morgan chases them. He catches them and shoots one of them. Then he is stopped by Jesus. Morgan tells him it never changes. Jesus tries telling him they will find a way to make peace. Then Morgan attacks Jesus.
And there was a lot to unpack here, but
Yeah.
like, I have to side with Jared here. Like, why are you wearing that kid's armor, right?
It doesn't make sense. It saved his life, though.
Did it?
Well, he did get shot like point blank and didn't die.
I don't know about that, but I mean, I was like, that is right. That's not his armor. They all look the same anyway,
Yeah.
but like, I'm surprised they're not coloring in different colors. But
Oh man, little emblems.
But Matt, if you're still with us, and this is going to be a growing theme, Matt, if you're still with us, like these walkers rolling downhill, and all of a sudden this whole group of fucking human beings gets overran by rolling downhill. Then like the truck. How far off was this truck?
Way far. Way far.
They must have sat there and watched it for like 5 minutes. You guys got it? No?
Whoever was in the truck had to pee, so they were a few miles ahead.
These were ninja walkers having a good time, I think is
There's
what
a
happened.
lot of ninja walkers.
Just having a fun
little
time.
drunk and stumbly.
Drunk ninja walkers. This is what
Yes.
happens when ninja walkers go bad.
Is that why their skin's all falling off and
Yeah,
sagging?
'cause
We're
they're-
going to find out what that is soon, right? That's what
up
they're
and
setting
down
up.
the hill, rolling every day. Somehow they got stuck in a loop. You know what I mean? Like, it's so
Yeah.
goofy, Matt. Matt, you with us? Okay.
All right, he's still here.
Okay. Yeah, but just like, it's asinine. Like,
Yeah.
you have fucking bodies. Like, even the prisoners got eyeballs. They're like, dude, there's walkers up on that hill. They're about ready to fall down now. Like,
Nobody's paying attention.
no one's paying
They're
attention
all
to
looking
anything.
down at their feet, walking.
Oh, it's aggravating, dude. It's funny. This one was funny because it was so apparently obvious.
Yeah.
It wasn't a herd coming out of nowhere. It was just rolling walkers down a hill.
Yeah, that's it.
Goofy.
Oh, man. Then we seen another part of Red Machete.
I didn't. I
In the
actually.
commercials.
I sped through it twice.
Did you? You didn't miss much.
Okay.
It started out solid, and now it's kind of...
It looks like a cheap fucking machete, in my opinion.
It does look fairly cheap, doesn't
Like
it?
plasticky.
It's
and
definitely
shit.
not one of those like nice Gerber.
No, right. Some
you know?
badass looking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I didn't. I was like. I just realized before we recorded. I was like, yeah, that red machete thing probably
Yeah,
happened.
the girl who was practicing with the machete on the last one,
Yeah.
they were going to get food, and her sister got grabbed, and then they showed the red machete cutting her hair. So you didn't miss much.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what happened. I could be wrong.
Like those 45 to a whole minute episodes are down to 15 to 20 seconds.
Yes.
Because no one's caring.
No
AMC.
No, the first episode was good of Red Machete. Then it has gone tragically downhill. Ezekiel takes out another savior spot. Then they ambush some saviors. Rick and Daryl are on the run. They get pinned into separate rooms. Then they fight for a while.
Yeah, this is where like Ezekiel quite literally just mows down motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Opposite of Jesus.
yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're pivoting Jesus and unfortunately Maggie against the entire thing. Now that, especially at the end, Ezekiel gets his ass mowed down too.
Oh yeah.
So
he
is
could be
gonna-
dead.
So I'm assuming next season Ezekiel's going to be moping around.
Oh god.
Farmer Ezekiel.
Hopefully by then we don't have to follow Farmer Ezekiel.
Maybe. Who
We
knows?
can just move on from it.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. And that's not us either, folks. If you read other reviews online, there's a lot of confusion out there, a lot of aggravation.
Yeah.
Again, Matt, if you're with us, if you're still here, quite literally, it's not just us, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We might throw more than usual curse words, but
Yeah, we
bust
might be a little
balls
more
faster.
brash about it,
but it's not just us, man.
no. Actually, if he emails us, I'll send him to a couple other shows that we just randomly discovered had almost the same exact
No,
thoughts
I
of
get
us
it, yeah.
last week.
It's yeah.
Jesus and Morgan are still fighting. Jesus tries getting Morgan to stop.
It's
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, there's a lot of flashing back here. So
They just because they ended the commercial. They went to them almost fighting commercial.
yeah,
And then they're like back to Rick and
Yeah.
Daryl. And they're at Aaron and they're there and like I
Yeah.
hate this type of editing.
well, you want to just get through it quick?
Yeah, just blast it.
All right. Rick and Daryl are still pinned down. Daryl's out of ammo. Rick shoots a fire extinguisher. They take out a couple saviors. Then Aaron and his team come to the rescue.
Here's the thing too. I did like this firefight in this hallway. I don't know why. Maybe it's the video game person in me, but
It could be.
It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, Rick figures out some sort of ploy to get Daryl with him.
Yeah.
But we hear Aaron coming along. I couldn't tell if Aaron started to kill people or his
Yeah, I didn't
group.
know what was going on at first.
So we're assuming that Aaron cleaned house at least
Yeah.
because the Saviors eventually got back in the building, and we don't know how big this building is.
No.
But they're coming from one side. Rick and Daryl held them off. It was kind of cool. They were whipping bitches down the elevator shaft.
It was cool.
I mean, if you're going to have to kill people, you might as well make it fun.
You have to. I mean, they've killed so many people in walkers at this point.
I mean,
It's
I
gotta
think
be
you would.
fun.
I do agree with the show when it tries to tell us for the 80th, 100th time. Like, yeah, you kind of lose yourself in the killing,
Yeah.
but at least try to hang on to some fun, you know? Just
You
like-
got to. You got to enjoy yourself.
I mean, like those POWs that they're carting back. Like,
Oh, yeah.
set the tone. You kill one right in front of everybody. Like, listen,
Yeah.
this is your only chance.
Yeah. Even you would kill Dickhead, Ratface,
Right.
and then make his chain king drag his ass.
And did you notice that when the chain gang ran off,
Yeah.
that one guy, the blonde guy that gave up back at the
Mm-hmm.
compound, he's like, no, they got guns. There's more of them.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if they're giving him words, either fit in a red shirt or fit in the trade sides.
I could see him trading sides
There was
or
a-
trying to. I think
Trying
he'll
to
make,
broker a deal or
he'll have
something like
some
that.
kind of role in the future.
Yeah, because
of
they've
sorts.
given him twice in 2 weeks now something to say.
Yeah.
And we've been getting a lot of that. A lot of these B and C level people are starting to talk a lot.
Way too much.
I wonder if they're just trying to fit out, okay, if we let Lauren Cohan go, who can we move up?
Yeah.
Or if we let this person go.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if they're trying to fit on different shoes at this point.
So Blondie might take Scott's place at some point.
No. No, see, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. I need Matt to weigh in on this.
Jesus and Morgan are still fighting. Jesus takes his bow and asks if it's over. Morgan snaps out of it and tells him I'm not right, but that doesn't make me wrong. Tara tells him he's right, then Morgan just leaves.
Everybody in the United States and probably internationally at this point are all on the side of Morgan.
Yes.
Like, you're not wrong, dude.
Yeah,
Jesus, Gimple, and AMC is all wrong.
yeah,
It's we've seen these arguments time and time again, and it's getting old hat.
it is. I'm glad Morgan just was like, fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
leaving.
I
I'm
might be with
done.
him, but like if I was Tara, I'd be like, "Can I come with you?"
Yeah, I'll. Where you going anyway?
Hey, he made it all the way from Georgia, going to find Rick. He made it up there. Didn't
did.
find much help.
No.
He's like, you know what? I'm going back to Georgia.
Yeah,
Fuck this
It
shit.
was much more peaceful down there.
Yeah, you guys are weird.
yeah. I hope we see more of him soon.
I do, but I can't be in this weird microcosm of just like I don't know what's right or wrong.
No, I agree. I mean, I want crazy ass Morgan back.
And I think they hampered Jesus with this argument this
Yeah.
past 2 weeks. It's like you just fucking knocked that dude down a couple pegs.
Yeah.
Now you want people to hate him?
So I've heard about this Jesus and Morgan like fight for a while now through spoilers.
Right.
God, was it disappointing.
It was.
It was bad.
It was very stilted.
It was.
It reminded me of medieval times.
Yeah,
but a little
it did.
better,
A
but-
little better.
I mean, it was very choreographed, and it's like, dude,
Yeah.
can we not put this on display?
Yeah, right?
Maybe can we get a ground and pound
I
or
mean, these
something?
are supposed to be like two of your better fighters, right?
Like the fancy fighters.
Yeah,
These
like
are
your hands-on.
You got the parkour guy. You got Donatello.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
Just-
haven't seen Jesus do a lot of cool shit lately. Besides, when he first met Rick and Daryl, he did some cool shit.
He did.
And then he literally killed a guy, I'm just thinking of it now, at that satellite campus last season, or 2 seasons ago, right?
Yeah.
Because he saved somebody down in there. I forgot who it was.
Oh, that's right.
He killed freely.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like he had a problem with it.
You know.
And all of a
now-
sudden, out of nowhere, this man has a problem with it.
Yes, yes. It's rough, man. Gregory begs to get back into Hilltop. He's greeted by Maggie. She asks where Gabe is. Maggie is pretty pissed at him. He finally tells the truth about going to Negan, so she lets him in.
I don't care. This literally makes Maggie look stupid again.
Yeah.
So Gregory's inside of there. The only thing I found entertaining was she lets him in, and then immediately he's like, I learned my lesson, blah blah blah. He's like,
Yeah.
later next scene, he's like, we're not letting them in. I'll give him credit. That shit was funny
I enjoyed the pancake. He screamed something about pancakes.
Oh.
I enjoyed that.
because he ate some little girl's pancakes.
Yeah.
I just wrote down Cal sucks because that dude, he must be related to somebody on set
Yeah.
because it was bad. It was rough.
Oh, man.
How did Cal get Gregory all the way to the Saviors, but makes his way back, escapes the Saviors, and makes his way back? I just want to know these weird things.
I couldn't tell you, bud. I have no idea.
I'm weird like that because I wanted like Xander Berkeley, who plays Gregory, because I've seen him in other shit. He's kind of cool, but I just didn't like this scene because to me they dumbed down Maggie again.
Yeah. Well, the scene felt very goofy to me.
So what they're doing over here, because Jesus eventually arrives.
Yeah.
And he's like he's pleading his case.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Tara behind him, like, Maggie, make the right choice.
Yeah.
What would you have done if you're Maggie's situation, Maggie's
About letting
history, letting those fuckers in or out? What would you do?
Fuck off. I'll kill them all.
Yeah,
That's what you're there for, right? That was number one plan.
I'd be like, Jesus, I appreciate your opinion, but I'm telling you now, as a friend, as a leader, you're wrong.
Yeah.
So go back inside and go kick rocks and cool off.
Go pout about it.
Because ultimately, who's else siding with Jesus at this point? Jesus is literally by himself in this argument.
Right.
So if Maggie says, no, we're shooting them all. We have plenty of bullets. We can do this.
Of course. Or do you pull like the Band of Brothers where you walk them all to the side and get everyone away from them and then just shoot them all?
Oh, what was it? Was that Lieutenant Pierce? Or
Yeah.
Pierce was the man. I can't remember his...
I can't. Yeah.
I think it was Lieutenant Pierce.
Something like that.
He was
Yeah.
he was comparable to Winters at the time.
Yes. Yeah. Just a badass.
Yeah, and he just goes and mows him down. That's
Here, want a cigarette? Have a cigarette.
I don't know how you... Again, my argument is, how do you feed these fuckers? How do you watch over them 24/7? You're in the middle of a war.
You're in the middle of a war. Your resources are just all fucked up right now, right? Because everyone else that you could trade with is in war.
You're asked to, make decisions. You're asked to follow other groups. Maggie might be in a better position because she knows people in Alexandria, but you got allies. You're not too quite sure yet.
Yeah.
It's not right for this type of shit, and I hate it.
Not.
It makes Jesus look dumb to me.
It does. It absolutely does. So we already went over that part, so I'm just gonna skip right over it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It frustrates me.
I can
Like,
tell.
and do we need comedy too
Not really.
in this?
Not at this point.
This felt very Nicotero to me because
Yeah.
the way they were framing it, you got Gregory on the outside, very square shot
Yeah.
of him in between the two doors. You reverse it,
And his
so
eyes.
they're both looking
Yeah.
at the camera.
I'm telling you, that scene felt very goofy.
It just,
I just-
literally felt like
yeah.
80s to me.
Yeah, it was weird.
And even Enid like, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Knock it off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, again, I want to know who's supporting Jesus quietly, because Jesus at some point is going to, I guarantee you, Jesus is going to go moping,
Yeah.
because at some point, these saviors can't live, right? Ultimately.
No, they can't.
Someone's going to burn down those trailers.
Yeah.
They're going to be what kind of trailers are they? Ones at Terminus type trailers?
Oh,
or are they going to
God.
be eaten later?
Yeah. They're just going to take a note from from Terminus and just be cannibals. It's
People
fine.
in trailer A is going to get an A on them, and trailer B is going to get a B on them.
I'm all right with that.
Again, what do you do with these folks? Maybe you put them on the perimeter and you like tie them up to the gate. It's like,
Maybe.
those are your living guards.
Yeah, right.
If a walker comes stumbling
Yeah,
up,
because I mean, what do you possibly do with them?
especially with that asshole Jared part of this group,
Oh,
right?
I don't know why he's still alive.
It's so dumb. I'm trying to think. No one besides Morgan would want him dead most. Maybe Diane,
Maybe.
the bow and arrow lady.
Yeah, maybe people with the kingdom, but I'm sure Ezekiel wouldn't mind. But he's
Ezekiel
nowhere near
gets
him.
mowed down, but later gets back to Hilltop and sees that dude talking shit. Maybe Ezekiel snaps his neck.
Maybe Shiva just goes nuts and eats him.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Maybe if she makes it that long.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Oof. Oh boy. So Walkers are chewing dead bodies. Rick takes some pictures while the rest of the crew stab people in the head. Rick writes a note. Aaron finds Eric is gone, then sees Walker Eric heading to the herd. Aaron breaks down. Scott saves him.
This felt more emotional to me than the scene at the tree.
Yeah, but 100 times more.
He felt broken. The tree, the tree felt really disjointed to me. I don't know if it was
maybe
acting.
it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't Aaron. Maybe it was Eric. Why it felt so odd.
Maybe because we don't know Eric.
I couldn't stop looking at his red nose and ears.
Maybe he is close to Christmas.
He looked kind of elfish.
And it's not a gay thing either, because
no, absolutely
it's
not.
Nothing like that. It just felt dry. Just didn't feel right.
Could maybe that be the problem if these two aren't gay in real life? Did they maybe have a problem?
No, I just think the way Aaron looked, which is Ross Marquand.
Yeah,
we're back at the tree again, but
yeah.
He looked like he wasn't crying. Looked like he was fake crying, right? Like fake pain. And I blame the director. I blame Nicotero for this, because there's other scenes, even though they're shitty, even the whole Jesus delivering his stupid diatribe on the road looks normal, bad words, but this tree scene didn't feel like it was a lot of... Remember in Fear when Strand lost his husband or his boyfriend?
Yeah.
And Tomas? Mm-hmm. That felt more emotionally like those two were killing it. Over here, and I'm a Ross Marquand fan.
You're a big Ross fan.
Right, because I like the dude, and it just felt bad to me.
No, I agree with you.
But when Scott comes up and puts his arm around, I don't know if people have been through something like this, not walking zombie.
Yeah, I have yet to lose a loved one to the
apocalypse.
Right. Yeah,
but someone has put your arm, or you put arm around somebody and say, "Dude, come on, man, it's over," or whatever. You've been in those circumstances before.
Yeah,
and I felt real. It felt real.
It did. I kind of enjoyed this scene a little bit.
The emotional impact was there, because Aaron, at one point towards the end of the scene, Aaron is looking back in discomfort and very sad, and I felt it.
Yeah,
it was real there.
Yeah, I agree.
And again, proof that Scott's probably not fucking long for this world.
He's not.
God damn it. I was like, because I like that dude. I'm starting to appreciate him.
Tobin.
But we probably don't see him or Tobin for the rest of the season. Watch.
No, they'll be back 9B.
They'll be background characters somewhere.
Yeah, they'll be back to putting up metal walls with hammers and all that other janky stuff they do. So Rick brings out Gracie. He tries giving her to Tobin, but Aaron offers to take her to Hilltop.
Rick would have been like, "I can't give you this baby, Tobin. You got to go back and build walls, man."
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't get the baby.
Aaron, I don't know why. I understand why I don't know. There's no emotional core about him taking the baby either. Him and Eric talked about having a baby or something like that, he said.
He said something really fast. I didn't pick it up, and I wasn't rewinding.
Even whatever that is, we never seen that conversation.
No.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I just felt like Aaron needed a friend to go back to the Hilltop.
Maybe Aaron's thing is he needs something to work towards versus wallowing in the pain.
Yeah. Maybe it was his way to just push through it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just... Again, I think they want us to care a lot about Eric, but we barely know the dude.
Yeah, there were seasons we didn't even see him.
You're right.
We'd see him and he'd be like, "Oh, hi, Aaron," and that was it.
A lot of times we saw Eric, especially when we first meet him, he's laying down because he broke his ankle.
Oh, that's
now
right.
he got shot. He's laying down against a tree. This fucking guy barely does anything.
This is probably the most lines he's had since we met him at spaghetti dinner with Daryl, right?
And right. I forgot about that. I'm just remembering when Aaron first appears and he's got Eric out there in the distance.
Yeah.
He's like, "I can't move. My ankle's broke." You're always laying down on the job, Eric. That's what I'm saying. Then when you finally get a gun, you're running out in the open getting shot.
Well, he had it coming.
He did. He got a little ballsy, and that's what happens.
We knew it was coming.
Aaron, you're better off, is what we're saying.
Definitely.
You can find another nice gentleman.
Little Keebler Elf motherfucker. Rick and Daryl start packing up, but someone shoots at them. Rick offers to let him go for some info. Oh, it's the crappy gun cleaner. He comes, he tells Rick where the guns are, and then Daryl shoots him in the head. Yes.
I'm happy and sad all at the same time, right? Daryl I love that shit. Boom.
Didn't even think of no hesitation.
as an audience, we all like cheer together. Yep,
Yep.
that's how you do it.
Thank you.
That's how it'll be done
So
at the quarry.
are they setting up like Daryl versus Jesus? Maybe
No, why?
he's been the only cold blood killer in this whole thing.
Maybe Morgan learns from Daryl. Like, I just got to kill to be killing, man. I don't care.
Isn't that clear mode Morgan?
I like clear mode Morgan. 'Cause he's
He
like
is
the
my
Terminator,
favorite.
man.
I mean, besides season 1, he is my favorite.
And like fucking Jesus is his kryptonite, and it's not fun to watch. It's dumb
No,
to me.
No.
But I hate when they stage shit like this. When this guy just pop shots fucking Rick out of nowhere. Like, maybe
Yeah.
you should just stay behind the tree and hide, man.
Yeah, right?
Don't start randomly shooting shit.
Yeah, why don't you just come out and say, hey, excuse me?
You got two of the biggest plot armor guys running around, and you're just fucking firing a bullet.
Yeah.
When you missed, did you just like freak out behind the tree?
fuck.
Like, oh my God, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm so dead. Why did I do that? I immediately regret this decision.
We don't have that button.
And you blow it!
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so strange, and I hate that staging. Like, can you figure out another way? Maybe throw a white flag up,
Something, anything.
and then like Daryl still kills him. Just give us another thing.
Daryl was the best part of this episode, wasn't he?
You got the MVP title. Yeah.
Definitely. But an honorable mention was definitely Morgan.
I think so, but Morgan, Morgan would have contended for MVP if he just would have kept killing. Just like,
If he at least took out the whole line.
How can he create distance from Jesus and then just start shooting your weapon?
Yeah.
Calm down,
Yeah.
create more distance, and start shooting again.
Or just, at this point, just shoot Jesus.
I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't be sad
No.
because again, Jesus we barely spend time with lately, and it's like,
Yeah.
you
And-
asshole, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. So Ezekiel's crew, they think they've won. The king is happy.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Carol goes to sweep the compound. Then Ezekiel sees the big gun just in time to get his team blown to shit.
Yeah, and how many shooters do you think are up there? Because they only show us one.
I was
right?
going to say, I think there were maybe one or
Okay.
two. Because what? There were like 2 or 3 big guns, right?
Yeah, I don't think we ever did. They ever talk? Rick and them talk about how many guns they're looking for.
Rick, it's written down, I think. But I think when, the scene previous, Daryl or Rick asks that guy, "Have you had these guns?" And he names them.
2 different versions. Or
2
maybe
different
3,
versions. Yeah. So I'm thinking they're like 2 or 3 big guns, 50 cals.
50 cal and like the M249s or something like that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Saw, basically what got mowed down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm just wondering how many. And like this guy is up there on a suicide mission too, right? Like you better kill as many as you can until
Yeah.
at some point. I'm assuming Carol's going in beast mode right now, right?
Oh,
Because she made it ahead, and they're not going to kill
She did.
Carol off camera. By the way,
No, that would never happen.
I think you would have riots.
Only in fear would that happen.
I think you would have riots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in fear it definitely would happen.
That's the only way they kill major characters. Off camera, then you get flashbacks.
Yeah, this is just. I mean, I called it last week in a sense. I said maybe Shiva will die, but like, he's goading around, pumped
Yeah.
chest, and I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think Rick would have checked his ass. Like, dude, calm down. Stop with these speeches. We got to keep moving forward. Shut your mouth, man.
I would have loved to see like Daryl with Ezekiel.
Ezekiel and Daryl that would be kind of. I don't know. Daryl is too cool, right?
Yeah.
Too cool to be fucking hampered down by a guy in Shakespearean.
Yeah. I was just wondering like what he'd say. Like
What do you mean? No, shut up.
yeah,
Nah.
every time Ezekiel has like an inspirational speech.
Just keep walking, smoking cigarettes. Nah.
Yeah, right?
Man, I can't!
Just fucking walking around Ezekiel in circles like, nah.
Man, I can't!
Yeah, exactly.
He's telling I can't because he just can't deal with this shit, and I can't.
Oh man, it'd be horrible.
That might be a fun show, but like
For about 5 minutes.
Norman Reedus has the biggest hard on for Andrew Lincoln and vice versa. So I think
they are.
they're pig in shit right now, just having a good old time together making these scenes.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the episode, they're eventually flying to Ezekiel's aid, right?
I believe.
the way I
yeah,
took it.
yeah, because they just realized that he was in some deep shit.
Yeah. Ezekiel was too much for me this episode. I wish they figured out a better method for this
Yeah,
guy.
especially 2 episodes like this back to back.
And where was Shiva during this mow down? Did someone literally walk this cat back to the kingdom? Or?
I didn't see her over there.
So yeah, it's strange, dude.
It's a she, right?
Shiva. Yeah, he calls her at some point.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
I just,
I always think about that tiger, and that's the other problem too, because tiger, Ezekiel, they're kind of paired up.
Yeah.
But we don't see it ever.
Never. Only when it's like convenient.
Right, like in the beginning of the episode, he makes a weird fucking diatribe and all in the background that looked like Shiva put on a ton of mascara, by the way.
Meow. It's her camouflage.
Oh,
man.
someone's got to edit that on YouTube, and she goes like, meow. He's looking all badass and shit and triumphant. And, or like Toonce is the driving cat, just all sorts of weird shit. Yeah, I think this episode for me is still sitting at a C. I'm trying to go over the notes. Remember, but yeah, it's a C, flat C for me.
Yeah, I'm going right down the middle.
Yeah, I just wish we knew more about Jesus' motivations. It's just crazy.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm all out of notes too. That must be our cue for the Amazon ad.
Yes.
Amazon, hit that button over at loosewirenetwork.com and give us all Amazon's pennies and nickels, because ultimately that's what I get out of it. So,
exactly.
You already know about the Amazon button. Loose Wire Network is also where you can find our other sponsor, Studio.
Yes.
Which the headphones are still going strong.
Yes. Not much else is around here.
Not much else is. The duct tape is starting to wear off again.
Yeah.
On the mixer and the mics. So
it's bad.
It's fucking bad, and it's irritating us to no end.
But the headphones are going strong.
Quite literally, the only thing that works normally.
I have found myself using these more than I thought I would.
I know, and it's
I
strange,
use them
right?
all the time for like everything.
I thought, when you put something on your ears too, you always think when you put stuff on your ears, like your ears got to take it and adapt.
Yeah,
like we've been playing Call of Duty World War II, and I got to put the headset back on to talk with everybody.
Yeah.
So it takes a minute to get the feel.
Yeah.
Like when you have the studio headphones on, it's just normal.
It
just feels
comfortable.
like you're
Very
wearing clouds, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. If Studio could make a gamer headphone set, that would be great.
Maybe Studio can make a mixer and microphones for us. Everything will be just fine.
Yeah, because their quality is fantastic.
Oh, so yeah, visit our friends at studiosweden.com for that sweet discount on checkout, 15%. And how do they get to that 15%?
They type in "critically dead," all caps, one word.
There you go. And that's how simple it is. They're still our friends, so they must like us.
Yeah.
So Christmas again is around the corner. So
it's coming.
Visit them. Tell them you like it. Tell them you love them.
Yeah. Free shipping.
Free. Oh God.
Yeah.
This week, I remembered the code and forgot the shipping. It's in reverse now.
It is a reversal. Yeah.
Free international shipping, no matter what you buy, how much you buy. You can buy a pack of dust off of them. It's coming free.
Buy the family a set of headphones. Seriously.
Bluetooth, y'all can listen to the same thing all at once.
Exactly.
You think about it, folks.
Yeah.
So yeah, Studio Sweden. I know it's a tongue twister. Studio Sweden, like the country, and get those purchases flowing for us. And of course, our old good buddies, TVTime.com.
Oh yeah.
They got quizzes now that they're doing over there. Did you know that?
They're doing quizzes now?
They're doing fun little quizzes on their apps.
Nice.
No matter what show you're doing. And I do believe, and I could be wrong, that the people using these apps can create quizzes too.
Oh, that's cool.
For your other friends and your other buddies so other people can take them. So it's very interactive. Give them a visit, tvtime.com. Download the app and just get your fill for your heart's content. We like them. They like us. They're great people. They've been treating us very well. What am I forgetting?
I don't know.
LooseWireNetwork.com, obviously. And we're going to go right into the email bag, which is only one of them this week.
Okay.
Which is fine. It is what it is. Sean from Richmond, VA wrote in again.
Again.
Perfect. I like Sean. He's definitely welcome to the quarry. We've said that before.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a trek for him, but it'll be well worth it.
Yeah. I mean, if shit goes bad, just start pedaling your ass over, to Chicago. You'll be fine.
You can't miss the quarry.
Plenty of guns around here.
Plenty
of guns. You'll have a good time. He starts to write in. He goes, "Are you guys as sick of this fucking Jesus storyline as me?" The dude walked into the facility blasting people last week and then just randomly decides to become the savior, quote unquote. And what he jokes, see what I did there? He becomes a savior to all.
Yeah.
Even after the piss pants dude proves to be a dipshit. Still, we let him live. Dude, we're with you, Sean.
100%.
We've talked about it. We kind of stepped on your toes, but you're not wrong. And here's the other thing. You're not alone. Other people are bitching about this stuff, too. I think people are starting to see what we've been seeing.
Did we start something?
We might have started a fucking problem. Maybe they'll correct it, right, Matt? That's
They're
what we're
gonna
hoping
have to,
for.
right?
Sean goes on, this week takes the cake. Morgan was right on every account. If these guys escape, they're going to kill Jesus and everyone else. I only wish Morgan had gone full clear mode on his ass and put that spear through his fucking neck.
Same here.
I would, not every day do we get to talking about spearing Jesus for a second time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, man.
Easter came early, you know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
even think about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just aggravating.
It is.
He goes on, he finishes out, I'm so over this struggle with money, with morality, and now it looks like Rick is getting ready to go down that path again as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. We've been down this road too much, and it's very uncomfortable. We've talked about it ad nauseum, and again, we're not alone with it. So thanks again, Sean. If you want to write in, criticallydeadcast@gmail.com. So yeah, we're getting close. We're almost halfway through this first season.
Almost. We're almost there.
I lost my train of thought
It
because
happens.
again, studio didn't give us a nice mixer yet.
No.
So-
Only beautiful headphones.
Only beautiful headphones, and stuff is Breaking Bad all over the place.
If you can even hear us at this point.
Yeah, it's registering above, but
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I've kind of lost it too.
really,
Yeah.
unbelievable. So yeah, we're gonna cut this out early. Unfortunately, we're stopping early.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Next week, I'll bring up next week. Next week's episode is titled. I scrolled past that. Some guy.
Some guy.
That's what the title is.
Huh.
It's so strange. Some guy. And I think we're going to be with Carol, because I remember seeing the previews. Carol's be hanging out.
It was pretty Carol heavy.
It looked like, and I'm okay with that. Because
I'm fine.
But Carol's stuck in that weird middle ground, too.
I don't think she is anymore.
I don't know.
Maybe she'll get the hell out of it. But she was, and then when they decided to go to war, I think she put her big girl pants on.
I'm hoping so, because I can't take multiple people getting stuck with morality
Just
issues.
put them all on the same team and just leave.
Yeah, and what happens. You either got to
Yeah.
kill or not kill. I don't care.
Yeah, give the hippies Hilltop.
Let Jesus deliver weird words, and let Ezekiel deliver weird words to each other.
Yeah.
And then have Carol roll her eyes at both of them, like, I can't believe I got to be here for this. Oh, I wanted to bring up one more thing.
Yes.
There's online, people are talking about, because Morales, or who said, Gregory says that there's a potential mole, because he says that Negan already knew what you were going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. So
Yeah.
does
Didn't they-
Rick have a mole in the group somewhere?
Wasn't there a hint of a mole before, too? At some point?
Maybe, but this is the one that came in. I can't tell if Gregory's just being Gregory either.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, who do you think, if there is
Gregory.
one?
No, I know. Jesus. I mean,
It's fucking scary,
it
right?
kind of
Is
points to Jesus, right?
Is it possible?
Scott?
Scott? No, it's not Scott.
It's Scott.
No, like, someone had said online that it could possibly be Diane,
Oh.
the chick with the bow.
Yeah.
She's the only one of that group that's not with Ezekiel's group, right? She's the only one with the armor.
Oh, yeah, she is.
But we don't know her enough, right? We haven't seen any
No.
shenanigans.
Mm-mm.
And also, people are bringing up Father Gabriel, because we haven't seen him or Negan for 2 episodes.
This is true.
So,
So maybe he's pushing him for...
but Father Gabriel's done some weird shit in the past, but they built his character back to normal.
But Gabe
right?
had a gun and Negan didn't.
I don't know.
So I'm just saying, as soon as he's like, "You shit your pants yet?" But poof,
But
shoot
they
his
never
ass.
showed the outcome of that.
No, and then we're not going to see it for probably 2 more episodes.
It's aggravating because I feel like no matter who it is, if there is somebody, it won't make sense, right?
No, it's so far away now.
It can't be Jerry because he's in love with Ezekiel.
Yeah,
It can't
it's
be
not
Aaron
Jerry.
or Scott or Tobin or fucking any Tara.
No, well, it could be Tara on accident.
Yeah, she
You
didn't know
know.
who. Where did Tara get the Twizzlers? Is what I'm
Fistbump?
saying.
Yeah, exactly. Negan's paying her off in Twizzlers and shitty sunglasses.
Right, and she just comes running. Yeah, it's strange. I just want to know what your thoughts were, if you even considered it.
Yeah, I haven't considered it. Yeah, I have to think about this. Maybe we'll hit it again next week.
It might come to fruition next week. I don't.
It could.
I don't. I think it's just Gregory being fucking Gregory, but
It could be.
it's going to be aggravating.
Yeah, but I could have swore at some point there was alluded that there was a mole.
We haven't seen these garbage pail kids yet either.
Oh,
lately.
thank God.
They're coming, dude.
No,
They're coming.
they can go fuck themselves.
I get it. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
I can't wait to hear you are.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
They need to stick them with Jesus, with Ezekiel, all in one fucking group.
Oh, would you? I'd like to have a. When we were talking about Ezekiel and Negan having a conversation with Jara or whatever her name is. Jadis. Yeah, Jadis.
Oh, dude, it would be fucking crazy.
Oh, God. You would need subtitles.
It would. I don't think. Don't put it past Gimple, man. It might happen.
It's going to happen. I hope it does. And we can have Gabriel as the narrator of this discussion.
I just don't want to see Gabriel go down that path. I know he let his churchgoers go a couple weeks ago
Yeah, I don't see him doing that to Rick.
because they built him back up.
They will way built him up.
And we haven't seen Eugene in a while.
No.
But Eugene's been out of the loop. He was not there for the planning phase.
No, at all.
Here's the other one that just came to mind. You think Dwight playing two
Oh.
sides?
Yeah, but I don't see Rick being that careless as to tell Dwight
Everything.
everything.
Like that.
I don't, they might say, all right, give me a map, Dwight.
Yeah, I just feel like it'll be ingenuous
Yeah,
if we see something like this.
I agree.
So, yeah, that something to think on, folks, as we part ways with you this week. And that's going to be it for this episode. I'm RJ.
I'm the rooster.
We'll catch you guys next week.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the music.
Oh, geez, I wasn't
the
ready.
music.
We tell ourselves that we are the walking dead. One thing I do know, don't you get bit.
Bye, have a great time.